Hello students, welcome to Get My Class. The question is, nitrogen is present in the highest amount in the atmosphere, that's 78%, but it is not a limiting factor for plants. Why? It's a very good question. So nitrogen is present in atmosphere around 78% of all the gases. So that's actually the maximum amount. So, but still, it is not a limiting factor for plants in photosynthesis or whatsoever. Whatever any plant process is not there. There is no plant process where nitrogen is the limiting factor. So why? Is it because that nitrifying bacteria removes it before it can be absorbed by the plants? The atmospheric nitrogen is not readily absorbed by the plants. Atmospheric nitrogen is washed off in the rainfall. Plant absorb nitrogen through the roots, so atmospheric nitrogen is not available. So to understand this question, it is very important that you remember and understand the concept of nitrogen cycle. So nitrogen cycle generally starts with lightning and thundering, and with the help of that, the Rhizobium azotobacter fixes the nitrogen in the leguminous plant. The root nodules of the leguminous plants. So this is actually the only time when atmospheric nitrogen is fixed. But look at the limitations that, the lightning and thundering has to be there, and it will be only in the leguminous plants. So that is not a very, comfortable or feasible situation for nitrogen to be fixed. Now, the next is the atmospheric nitrogen is, what happens in the next is that through excretion, decomposition, the nitrogen is converted into ammonia, that is ammonification, and from ammonia to nitrite, and nitrite to nitrate. And then from nitrate, that goes to plants. And then from plants, they absorb, assimilation happens. And then nitrate, it goes back into the atmosphere via denitrification. So this actually explains that why nitrogen is not there. So nitrifying removes it before it can be absorbed by the plants. It's not correct, because we can see that there is a whole lot of process, whole lot of steps before nitrifying bacteria can do that. Atmospheric nitrogen is washed off. So atmospheric nitrogen, that means we are talking about nitrogen gas. So gases cannot be washed off in the rainfall. That's why it's not correct. Plants absorb nitrogen through roots, so atmospheric nitrogen is not available. So that is also not correct. Nitrogen is available, but it needs to be fixed. Needs to be fixed. So which is done only in the leguminous plant, as I have written here. Needs to be fixed. So in the end, we have this option B, the atmospheric nitrogen is not readily absorbed by the plants, because we saw that except for leguminous plants, no other plants can actually readily absorb unless it is in the nitrate or nitrite forms. Nitrate forms is actually the correct form, nitrate ion. So then only it is readily absorbed by the plants. So that's why that is the reason that it is not the limiting factor. I hope the explanation was clear to you. The answer would be B. I hope to see you for the next question soon.